Hey yo, my people.
What's up, beautiful people? How you're doing? How you're feeling
What's
today?
going on?
Welcome to another wonderful episode of IMO. In my opinion, I'm Jeff, and it's always with me.
Man on the road, in case you didn't know, Tawati's here.
Facts. All right, people. Before we head into it, don't forget to subscribe,
Like,
like,
repost,
hit the
tag us,
notification
all of
bell,
that.
all of that. So when we post new content, you guys be the first to receive that notification. That being said, today before I get into today's my opinion for the day, I'll ask a question, bro.
Yeah.
How much do you know about like your culture, your history, your like as African as heritage, wherever you're from, like not like wherever you're from, like
Mm, mm.
what do you know about your heritage, your culture? How much do you know about
To be honest, not so much because first of all, my mother is from Niger, so I'm basically half Northern African, right?
it? Right.
Or North African or whatever. So also Niger was colonized by the French, so there's not a lot of information accessible to people like me who, when I was young, I came around. All I knew was what was going on. All I
Right.
knew was what was told.
Right.
Do you understand? I didn't really know what happened like prior to my visits. Like my
Right.
grandparents didn't really give me any cultural like stories of
Right.
like heritage or did you
Right.
get what I'm
Right.
saying?
I get that. I get that.
So I can't really say I know much
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are a bunch of us
in
in
that
that boat.
category.
I'm part of people in that boat. I don't know. I mean, I know some, but I don't think it's enough to really say, "Oh, I know
I
my
know my
history,"
history.
or it's just little bits and pieces there. And why I say that is because, in my opinion, I'll get back to why I said that. But in my opinion, I think we should talk more about our history. I think Africans should talk more about their history, their culture,
Heritage.
their heritage. I think it should be
Mm,
something that we're intentional about. Like it's
mm.
not just a
Something
oh
in passing.
yeah, not in passing. Like it should be something that is literally almost forced that you
Yes,
learn it.
yes, yes.
You
Almost
know,
forced. Yeah.
I think it's very important that we do that. Why I say that because I mean I remember back in secondary school, I used to do either do Yoruba or Igbo,
Mm.
you know.
Because of Lagos, Yoruba was
Yeah,
mostly
yeah, mostly, yeah.
compulsory. Yeah.
But yeah, I had people that I think no, the way it worked then. I think if you're a Yoruba, you do
Mm.
Igbo. If you're Igbo, you do Yoruba. That kind of
Also
like
to exchange
something
the
like that.
culture, yeah,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
learn something
Just
different.
the
Mm-hmm.
culture. You just said
Mm.
it there. But then even history, we had
Even
like
history as well. Yeah,
history
I remember.
classes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just phased out. I didn't hear anything about history. And I asked some people later on, I asked them, like, they don't know what's history. They never did history. I don't
We
know.
never got history. We got social studies and current affairs
And
and all of that jazz.
the,
But we never actually got like history in social studies and what's it called, current affairs. There were bits and pieces of history of leaders, like politically significant things that happened at the
but
time,
not
but
detailed
not
history.
detailed
It's a
history.
more
It was
political.
yeah, it was
Current
more
affairs is
political.
more
Yeah,
political,
yeah.
not like history.
Even
History,
social studies was supposed to be a replacement
history,
for
man.
history and also to like talk about human behavior in our society and in
Community,
our
yeah, yeah,
culture. Yeah.
right. You know what I mean? So yeah, just having that
Mm.
as Africans, not even knowing much of our culture and history and heritage, and then on top of that, you come take away the little thing that can help us maybe catch up or
Mm.
do our like pick our like open our minds to say, okay, let's
Let's
dive
let's
deep,
yeah
a little
let's dig
deeper,
deep.
and
Yeah.
find out more. So I think we should focus on that because what I've come to learn is our history, our heritage is being told to us by non-Africans.
Caucasian brodies,
So like, how do you know about just like in
white skinned men,
one of our episodes
pale
you
brothers.
said something about discovering Ninja or discovering something
Yeah, the niggas were already
where
at.
people were already
So
at, like
already
people
at
were
there.
living there. What did you discover? Like, did you discover
Already
those human
posted
beings
up.
as well? Like, so we need to get involved in us.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be distracted with whatever news or whatever they're trying to paint out there as real. I mean, history says that everything started in Africa.
Yeah, civilization,
Civilization,
modern
everything.
technology
So,
and
but how
whatever.
come it seems like we are the ones like look on the outside, looking say, hey, let
Like
us
we're
in. Like we
farms
don't
in.
know what's
I
going
don't
on.
understand.
You
Like,
know, so it's like I said before. There's so many things that don't add up. That's
mm,
why I'd rather Africans, us Africans, do the teaching for Africans, to Africans, for Africans.
mm.
So, I mean, that's my opinion on
Me, I'm loving what Ibrahim Traore is doing because now they've started a full bank, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
that. Yeah.
So they've used their own natural resources to back their bank. Now,
Wow.
Burkina Faso has already started mining and refining gold. They've already started
That's
exporting
sick.
their own some of their own foreign what you call it some of their own
Res-
natural
Natural
resources
resources.
to foreign markets and stuff. And it is on their own terms. They've cleared out their debts. Their education is now free. Ibrahim Traore went to Europe to go and have a meeting with like modern foreign leaders, then Putin and co. And he told them, I'm not here to come and beg you guys for money or ask you guys for help or whatever. I'm
Right.
here to come and collaborate and meet you guys in the middle. We have
Yeah.
our own technological advancements. We have our own financial situation set up. Now what we need is collaboration to
Right.
expand, to
Right.
explore,
Not hand me
not hand
downs.
me down or
Not
help me
not help
out.
me out.
Nah.
Nah, nah. I mean, that's another thing. You know, like I said about Africans talking about Africa more.
Mm,
You just mentioned Ibrahim Traore, bro. That's Burkina Faso, right?
mm.
There's a whole lot going on there that mainstream media,
It's not
international
carrying.
news is not
It's
carrying.
not carrying.
What they're carrying about that
It's
situation
the
is
little ones he
the
can't
little
do.
negative things
Mm,
that will paint the guy out to be
yeah.
something else. I'm not trying to get into that.
Yeah.
My point
Fair enough.
is, Africans should be involved
Take
in
more charge. And I was
Africa.
telling our stories.
It's crazy. A whole lot of people want to jackpot. A whole lot of people want to run. I'm like, bro, I've been abroad. I've lived abroad, and I see. I know how I feel there, and I know
Yeah,
how I
I
feel
feel
here.
yeah,
Why do y'all want to run away? Like,
yeah.
it doesn't make any sense to me. I understand, living conditions and stuff, but bro, it's not that far off because you see most of these, people that do better abroad come online and tell you, oh, people still do
Mm,
work
mm.
hand to mouth. They're
I know
working to
that.
just to
Yeah.
eat. So it's not like there's like better roses over there.
Mm.
So, bro, I just feel like Africans should focus more on Africa, tell our story. Nobody's talking about Ibrahim Toure, but that's like a huge thing going on in
In
Africa,
Africa. And it's not
So
just him, bro. There's also Niger. There's also Mali.
Mali, yeah,
There are
there
also
are a
like
bunch
two
of
other
the
countries
few of
that are
them,
trying to join the coalition
so
as well.
that news is not out there. It's almost like, and these are big moves that can help shift, the tide of things and all that.
Yeah, they're
So
taking Africa back, which is the good thing. As the more they do this and the more they expand, the more it will be contagious,
right,
and
right, right,
it will start
right,
affecting
right.
other
It have
African
like a ripple
countries. It
effect,
will
not
have a
just
positive ripple effect. So
right,
that's what
right, right.
I'm grateful for.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for that as well. But in my opinion, I just feel like if the more Africans get involved in Africa, like we'll take hold, like we know what we have, and then be in charge of it.
Yeah.
That's my own tip, bro.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Bro, in my opinion, I think men should be more protected in our creative space in our industry.
Yeah,
I think men should be protected because a lot of shit has been going on, and our mental health and also our own safety has been jeopardized and overlooked in so many instances.
right.
I'll use this Tory Lane situation as a point of contact. This thing happened in 2020. It's been 5 years. He served 3 out of the 5 years before he got sentencing to serve 10. And not only did they take away his music, took away his ability to create, took away his freedom. Now they're trying to take away his life because the niggas in jail got stabbed 15 times. And this is off the precipice of information leaking that Megan Thee Stallion's testimony is not accurate,
False.
it's false. And I've been knew that. I've been knew that because once you get shot in the foot where you have 208 bones and tendons and you're still moving, you're still going on tour, you're still going to the club. Like, bro, you need months and months and months of physical therapy. Bro, Kondo Rondo got shot close range in his foot and quarter of his foot was
It's
gone.
gone.
So I don't understand how that wasn't
Yeah,
even there wasn't, and cause of the media influence in it as well, and it being a woman, there was just a lot of attention focused on her, and a lot of things left in the wind for the nigga.
yeah,
And that's so fucking unfair. The same thing's happening to DDJ as well. Someone that has no history of violence His woman just came out one morning to come and say that he assaulted her, and court has granted her restraining order. The guy does not have access to see his kid. Like, what the fuck calling you, nigga? A bunch of niggas, like, it's just a bunch of shit going on, bro. And me, my own thing is that we just have to give men a more listening ear and the perception to be able to be heard. We don't have to be necessarily vulnerable every time, but we should be heard. We should be given that benefit of the doubt. But you know how toxic the stain of he raped me, he beat me, he assaulted me, as much as even like, do you understand, like touching a woman physically, no matter how little it is, can be flipped.
It can
So,
be flipped.
and but bro, when it happens to men, no one gives a shit, bro. No one gives a shit.
For real.
Now footage is coming out showing that Haley is emotionally abusive and physically abusive as well.
Wow.
So yeah, there are little clips that you see her do some. Do you get what I mean? And the guy will leave her on some, oh, now my babe. No, just bro, don't ever let that slide, bro, because these bitches will not consider you at any point in time, bro. They'll throw you under the bus and still look at your mangled corpse and say it's not enough. Yeah. So man, I feel like men should be more protected. I don't even know how we're gonna do it. But bro, if you saw a nigga right now on the side of the road bawling his eyes out crying, you will laugh at him. Even as a man, you will laugh at him. You're not going to give him the benefit of the doubt to even want to reason what he's been through.
90% of people will laugh at the nigga first. Like, you know.
Say, why I got to cry? Big man, I can't cry. I'm going to say, bruh, I'm not allowed to be vulnerable, bro.
That's true.
And then protect us now. If I'm not allowed to be vulnerable, protect us.
You're right. I agree with that. Like, there are cases of, like, I've actually heard of cases where the lady is actually the more powerful, like,
physically, yeah.
Messing the
more physical, up, yeah.
You know? So
what happened to Johnny Depp? Bro, he had a babe that was physical. That was physical. Yeah. He had a bitch that was shitting in his bed, shitting in his fucking bed, and she was this close to getting away with it. So, even till now, he still hasn't recovered, bro.
Yeah, you know. So I think.
Damn.
You're right. I think there should be that space for men to express themselves and not be, laughed at or seen as, something other than what it is.
Yeah.
You know, because it's easy for. We say this emotion does not beat logic, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But time and time again,
it's proven
that
otherwise.
happens where emotion
has always beat logic,
you know?
Bro.
So you're right.
Because if two people should come to you now, if a man should come to you and tell you that, oh, I just got raped or I just got sexually assaulted by a woman, I'm like, bro, are you a bitch? What do you mean you got sexually assaulted by? But it's real.
But it happened.
The moment a woman comes in distress, you won't even give her the chance to say she was sexually assaulted. You jump into the conclusion that this woman must have been sexually assaulted. How could men be so wicked? Blah, 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 blah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
True. You're right. I think what's good for the good.
Yeah, bro. It better be good for the motherfucking Ghana, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
We're all human. Men feel things too. Men get emotional too. So I think
you feel the pressure.
That safe space for men to actually express themselves and at least not just be judgmental.
Yeah, instantaneously just like writing the thing off.
It's terrible because 9 times out of 10, the case is the
opposites.
In fact, I am actually. I can.
You can. Yeah, from experience.
Get into that for another day, but bro, you think you know someone and then shit happened and you're like, what, bro? Yeah, you're right.
So in my opinion, I think men should be more protected, especially in the industry space, and I think generally as well. But if it starts in our industry because of the exposure we have to media and to other people, I think that will make a difference. Another thing as well that we're emphasizing on is that our African culture and heritage and history should be taken seriously by us as Africans.
Bro, it's so important.
We should go an extra step to try and educate ourselves and the next generation as well.
It's so bad because Africans, I don't know, we can absorb, we're so quick to adapt to new culture, new this. Before you know, we carry on for head. Nigerians will outdo the people that actually brought this trend out.
Yeah.
Bro, we should focus that energy on figuring out what really happened, what's really happening. Then we'll, make a headway. So yeah, let's not dwell on that a lot.
Yeah.
It's been getting really heated lately.
Yes, serious. As much as we try to give a little comic relief, we try and make the message as serious and as emphasized as it can be. Yeah.
Okay, so on to the next
Oh,
one.
we got a thought of the day.
Thought of the day. Thought of the day. Thought of the day. Thought of the day.
Last week, our thought of the day was you never get a second chance at a first impression.
Right, right. That was a good one for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Before, I like to do this. Before I do
Mm.
my thought of the day, are there things where events where if you think about it, like, I wish I did this different. Like, I wish I did this better.
Mm.
I have moments like especially like my secondary school days. There are so many things when I think about like those things that I'm like, it's gone now, but I mean, I wish I did
Yeah,
this
handled it
differently and
better or
all that.
something.
My thought of the day is anything worth doing is worth doing well. So
Fair enough.
if you are gonna play,
Might as well
do
play
it
to the
well.
fullest.
If you're
Yeah.
gonna be serious, do
Mm.
it well.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be intentional, nigga, be intentional.
Mm.
Like it applies to everything. So you don't come back saying, "No, I wish I had played, done that, had enough fun." Bro, you're there, have fun. Like do it well. You're out here now, do it well. You're being serious now, do it well. So it's as simple as ABC. I don't want to complicate things with
Yeah.
anything worth doing.
That's what
It's
do
worth
well.
doing well. It's
Put
just
your
that
best
simple.
effort, put your best foot forward, and just
Yeah.
make sure that you put as much energy, as much effort, and as much passion in it.
Yeah. But that's my thought,
Yeah,
guys.
that's a good one. That's a good one because it's very applicable to everything that we do, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. If you're gonna do it, you might as well just do it.
Do it.
You get me?
Yeah.
There's
So
no gun to it, so I've done it
right.
otherwise. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on that note,
Yeah.
it's been a great and delicious episode.
Please, guys, subscribe, like,
Follow, repost,
follow, repost,
tag,
engage with us.
comments.
Like it's we want to engage and hear what your thoughts are, your opinions are, what you have to say, and enjoy and build this really fun, wonderful
Community
community.
together. Yeah.
Check our links, the bio, handles, and socials. Whatever you need is in the link in the bio. So stick with us and enjoy this fun, amazing journey, guys. Peace.
Thank you so much,
Love,
people. Love and light. Be good and be great.